probably the fact he's probably with Egypt and he's probably not playing in the major tournaments as such, or maybe got a great chance of winning.
And you sit there with your mouth in the biggest platform, in the biggest organization in the world, on TV, everybody watching you, and you sit there with your mouth and just discredit such a tournament. For me, that is an absolutely something wrong. His statement is so wrong, and I hope that he will come out and make a massive apology, because he owes people around the world an apology.
It's interesting.
He does.
You and I spoke before recording this podcast, and 2 billion watched the last.
2 billion watched the last tournament.
Yeah.
And you call it a small tournament. It's so disrespectful what he said, and this is coming from somebody who never won any, major international competition with England. Well, he has to play to win, and he never did both. So for me, I think the statement was so wrong and
ignorant, John. Would you?
And ignorant as well to disrespect such a wonderful tournament. We talk about African players coming into the Premier League to play in the Premier League. The Premier League, it is what it is today because of players from Africa, players from South America that come into the Premier League to make the Premier League what it is today.
Diverse
is a diversity that the Premier League has that's made this tournament, the Premier League, what it is today, the best league in the world. And it's because of players that are from Africa, players that are from South America, players from Europe. Everybody is coming into this Premier League to make it what it is today. So if you're sitting there thinking that the Premier League would be what it is today, just with the English players, you're fucking having a laugh, mate. You're having a fucking laugh.
I agree.
So the diversity is what makes a tournament what it is today. And the statement that he's made, this is bigger than a statement. This is just bigger than somebody making a statement.
In a recent episode of his podcast, former Chelsea and Nigerian international John Mikel Obi responded to Jamie Carragher's controversial comments about the Africa Cup of Nations (AFCON). Carragher had suggested that Mohamed Salah's chances of winning the Ballon d'Or were lower because Egypt competes in AFCON, implying that it is not a major tournament. Mikel Obi, who captained Nigeria to AFCON glory in 2013, was quick to call out Carragher's remarks. He emphasized that AFCON is one of the most prestigious tournaments in world football, showcasing elite talent and fierce competition. AFCON is a major tournament that deserves respect. The players who compete here give their all for their countries, just like in the Euros or Copa America, Mikel stated. The backlash against Carragher has been widespread, with several football figures criticizing his perspective. Many have pointed out that African football continues to produce world-class talent and deserves the same level of recognition as other continental competitions. Carragher later clarified his stance, saying his words were clumsy and not meant to downplay AFCON's significance. However, the damage had already been done, as his comments sparked discussions about the ongoing underappreciation of African football in global conversations. Mikel Obi wrapped up his response by urging for more respect for African football and its players. It's time people stop looking down on AFCON. This tournament means everything to African players and fans. The passion, the history, and the quality on display are undeniable. What are your thoughts on this debate? Let us know in the comments. And if you love Chelsea and football updates, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Chelsea Insider News for more exclusive content.